Hey, this is Scott with the Scotch Test Dummies. Following up on my Bunnahabhain 30-year Marsala cask, I thought I'd bring in the 20-year Paulo Cortado cask from Bunnahabhain. This was a limited edition they did a couple of years ago. 20 years old. It's bottled at 54.9% ABV. There were only 620 bottles of this. It does come in a nice little display case, same as the 30-year did. For more kind of information or look at that, check out that video as well. But long story short, we were in Scotland last summer, went to Bunnahabhain Distillery on Islay. The night or 2 nights before hanging out with Roy, Aqua Vitae, I got to try a Deanston 12-year Paulo Cortado cask. Now, Paulo Cortado, and I should have looked this up before I started recording, happens when they are making, I want to say, Amontillado or Fino wine. Some sort of a yeast reaction happens, kind of like a chemical reaction that creates Paulo Cortado, along with the wood, the wine, the yeast interacting with the wood. Don't quote me on that. Something like that. Paulo Cortado accidentally happens. It's rare, so when they do get it, if it's good, something like this comes along. A couple days later, after having the Deanston Paulo Cortado cask with Roy, we're at Bunnahabhain, one of my favorite distilleries, and on the wall, back behind the counter, is this Bunnahabhain Paulo Cortado. And I'm like, yes, I will take one of those. And they're simply like, oh no, those are sold out, long gone. Those were last year. Why do you take that bottle down off of the shelf? Why would you do that to somebody? Come back to the States, kind of look online. I'm watching, there's a few places around that have these. They are a little bit higher dollar. I watch them for a while, but I'm finally like, I gotta have it. And I pull the trigger. I get it, and it does not disappoint. If you are a fan of Bunnahabhain, you would love this. So, like I said, 20 years. And they put the distillation date is on here, November 22nd of 1997, and it was bottled April 27th of 2018. So 20 and a half years old, 54.9%. Paulo Cortado cask finish. Aged for 20 years, this limited release has been enriched by finishing for 2 years in casks which once matured the unique and sublime Paulo Cortado. The result is a rich dram with a creamy character full of fresh berries and roasted nuts. So, let's get into it. A nice, beautiful color, if you can see it, nice and rich. Wow, the nose is so sweet, salty, little sour, little dank, a little bit of the dirt warehouse, the dunnage. You almost get sherry, rich berries, even a little. I just got a little coffee, a little espresso. That was a weird one. I hadn't got in there before. .9%. The nose is just outstanding. It's one you could literally just sit around for an hour. Just nose it. I bet you this changes over time as it gets air. Becomes more and more rich, full, sweet. Who knows what comes out of it. Burnt marshmallows. Toasted, salty. A little bit of seaweed. Got Bunnahabhain sitting right there on the bay, or on the sound. I think the sound of Islay, or the sound of Jura, one of the two. The richness, the saltiness, the fruitiness, little smoke, little char, little the bay. I mean, just getting that sea air, saltiness, fruits, burnt caramels. Wow. Mmm. 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 The age of it, the 20 years, oak influence. Mmm. Well, I still get so much smoke, char. I don't know if it's lightly peated. I don't think that it is. But there is a little bit of smoke in there with it. Very nice levels, very small. Think Highland Park type levels. Could just be barrel char. Mmm. Wow. Raspberry tort. Raspberry croissant. A croissant with raspberry and white icing drizzled on it. Gorgeous. Let me add a drop of water. 2 sips neat. You cannot beat. See what I did there? Let me add just about a drop and a half. So we visited several distilleries. Bunnahabhain became one of my favorites. Well, we did a video. We interviewed Billy Sinclair on the pier. And he says one thing, he says Scotland is not that easy to get to. When you get to Scotland, Islay is not that easy to get to. When you get to Islay, Bunnahabhain is not easy to get to. And it's not. It's clear on the north, kind of east corner of the island. But it's well worth it if you ever get to Scotland, if you ever get to Islay. Bunnahabhain is a must visit. That's all I got to say. Tobaccos. Leathers are starting to come out. Water. A drop of water helped. Again, burnt caramels. Sweetness. Frosting. Cream cheese frosting. Berries. Toasted berries. Smoked berries. They've been on the smoker with your ham. Although the ham isn't here, it's just the berries. Gorgeous. Very nice. I give this a 94. Maybe a 95. It's up there. Very nice. If you can find this now, and I want to say I gave, I think, $440 for this, and they're up over $500 now, approaching $600. There's still a few available online. If you like Bunnahabhain, splurge, get this bottle. It's a one of a kind. I'll enjoy it till the last drop. And that's all I got to say about that. Cilantro, dummies.